Hello everyone! How are you all doing? Ooh, 5 years. 4Pixels has been going for 5 years. And as it goes every year, it's like, wow, another one has already gone by. Thank you everyone who has been with us all that time. Thank you everyone who has been so supportive. All our commenters, all our viewers, all our lurkers. It's really fun being able to do this, and it's even funner because you guys are there with us. So let's see, who else has come in? Sign has come in. Welcome. Hello, Marco. Hello, everyone in chat right now. I'd like to give a hello, Vap. I'd like to give a special. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Kiadane, for all those subscriptions. Ooh, and I see Lemolian's also in the chat. Thank you, Lammy. Goodness gracious. Right, so thank you, Kiadane, for all those subscriptions. Thank you everyone else who subscribed in this time. I'd like to give a special thank you to Tori. I commissioned her for the overlays for Bastion and Fata Morgana, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love them so much. I'm probably gonna either see if she can teach me her skills, her ways, or I'll just be commissioning her every time. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for your sub and the gift sub. So this is Bastion, the first game that Supergiant ever made. I have played this before. I've played it twice before. This is going to be my first time playing with a controller. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think I'll have too much trouble, just a little period of adjustment. How is audio? Is the game too loud? Am I too loud? Looks like the game might be a little bit loud. It's fine? Okay. Well then, let's go ahead and start a new game. Interestingly enough, that is true. The game is amazing. I think this was actually the first game I ever streamed. The first game I ever Let's Played was Cave Story, but I think about 6 or 7 years ago I streamed this for Kime and a friend of hers.
Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
I would, but to each their own.
Friend, just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion.
Alright, that's our evasion, that's our attack. Might switch that up.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
Yes, the voice acting in this is phenomenal. They only have one voice actor as the narrator, but that's all they really need. His voice is like melted chocolate.
Oh man, it's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him though.
And the really nice thing about this is that it does sort of, like as you said, fella got a piece of him. If he hadn't gotten hit, that narration would have changed.
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
I mean, they
He's
have
worked
another.
up quite
They have a
thirst by
singer.
now, so that fountain looks real inviting.
But then again, I haven't
Sometimes
played
you
this
just
in,
need a drink.
as I said, 6 or 7 years, so maybe I'm just forgetting something.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
And sorry if I'm a little slow on acknowledging chat. This game does require some concentration.
He sets foot inside one of Zealandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
Welcome, Advo.
Then Kid finds his trusty shield. But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief. Clang. Shield saves his hide. Windbags start turning up for last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid. Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop. Ronde always wanted his ashes scattered here.
Let's see. They do sort of look like Magatama's sign. They do have that similar shape.
He gets a good look at things on his way down.
I got
lands
that
on
one
top
too,
of the breaker's
Mnemonica.
bow, and it ain't broke.
In fact, I'm gonna quickly show that. This is what happens when you roll off.
And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Oops. I was never very good at this bow. There's like a perfect timing. Alright, that's our heel.
The kid pockets a memento from the breaker, once the fastest man in the land.
Something stringy, an upgrade material for the breaker's bow. A stretch of meese prized by boyars and pelt fans. One more reason for the popularity of meese hunting. City crest, a memento, an identification badge from the old days. All those on official business for the city bear the Star of Zealandia. It is said to represent warmth, labor, and sacrifice.
the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
Oof. Yeah.
Right back at you. Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome.
Whirlwind. Alright, so what was that thing? Is it this one? Nope. What button is that? Oh, that's another way. Ah, there we go.
He's a mighty fast learner. He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
You see the Left 4 Dead 2 update coming. No, I did not know that. Alright, so let's see. Squirt cider, plus 10 max health. Fermented squirt extract with a nose of still bread and ocean water. Very nutritious. Dead rum. 10% critical hit chance. Note, active only when at full health. Pungent concoction that calms senses and steadies nerves. Favored by the breakers and other fighting forces. I don't know. I don't know if we have it set to do that. You can give it a shot, and if it does something, then I'll go ahead and approve it. Fetching Fizz. Absorbs stray fragments. Yay, Nightbot was behaving good. Started as a barroom prank, but evolved to become popular with miners and scrap workers. Metallic aftertaste. I think for now I'll go with the extra health. Spirits provide passive bonuses. And then the arsenal
Arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
allows us to choose our tools and upgrade them, I believe. Oh, look at him in shorts. I prefer the Fang Repeater. Though, I think, well, I already started getting used to it. I know. And skill Bolt Burst. Fang Repeater skill, a spiral of bolts that deals damage in every direction. Trappers would rely on this technique in the event they got surrounded. It requires 1 black tonic per use. Yeah, right, Mnemonica? That's why I'm like, to that one. I'm never at full health. And this is the one we got now, Whirlwind. A furious spinning strike that can damage multiple foes. Originally developed by the City Masons wrecking teams. Dancing Shot, a breaker's bow skill. A secret breaker technique that causes an arrow to bounce from target to target. Originally intended only for spectacle, but it proved to have practical uses. I think I'll stick with these for now. Yeah. Alright, so yep. Oops. And how do I manually load?
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
test this out again. So that's that. Can't seem to find the manual reload. Oh well.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Something
It
heavy.
takes a chunk of alloy. The smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
Too late for regrets.
Robs a scumbag of his last meal.
Oof.
That time to run out of black tonic. Kid puts him out of his misery. He finds the core to the wharf district. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. At last, the skyway's in sight. Wishes him where he needs to go. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Darren Korb is phenomenal.
Did anybody else survive?
Like, there has never been... this was the first of their games, and it was the first one I've played. And then I remember seeing the trailer for Transistor, and I was like,
Sure
oh,
enough,
that
he
looks
finds
great.
another.
But then the gameplay, it kind of like, I was like, I'm not sure.
He finds me.
But, you know, it blew me out of the water. Then I kind of had this, like, when Pyre came, I was instantly won over by that. Everything about their music and their like artistic direction is just great.
We talk for a spell.
City crest. Ask about the seal representing the city of Ceylondia. Weren't these only meant to be for uniform and identification?
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
Core. Ask about the large bluish mineral found in the Wharf District. It feels warm to the touch and hums like a motor. What exactly does it do?
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch. Ain't always much to say. And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid ponders what to build.
Distillery. Plans for a facility whose specially brewed spirits enhance one's natural abilities. Just need a place to build it. The only spirits permitted on the rippling walls were the kind that increased productivity. Or arsenal. Plans for a facility that stores weapons and secret skills. Just need a place to build it. Ceylondian pioneers always traveled light, locking up anything that they didn't need on hand. Going with the arsenal first. Mirror shield available.
Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
Alright, this is a secret technique that automatically counterblocks all oncoming attacks for a short time, made famous in a spectacular show in the Bullhead Court. Sure, I don't remember using this one
Peter
much.
goes with a hammer better than a box of nails. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
The Workmen Ward. Core detected. Find it and bring it back. There may be useful supplies here as well.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
So for those who
Oughta be
came
a
in
core
recently,
down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the Squirt Steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
how are you doing?
Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
I think when I've played previously, the machete and the fang repeater were my go-tos.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
Squirt
No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
Let's see what this is like.
Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch.
You got a little buddy with us. Aww. I love you too, buddy. You stick
He is
around.
For the biggest dump in town. Scumbag alley. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash.
think they all fell off on their own. Alright.
There he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel.
Let's see if we can get him to fall off. Come here. This way. Or not.
But Calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Shame old Gershel can't float like when he was a young fella. No core, no surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him.
Still good EXP though. In some of these environments can lend you a little bit of money.
Gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back. He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge.
Ooh, almost roared off there.
Somehow that old forge is still standing. Inside the forge, Kay can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Something heavy, an upgrade of material for the Kale Hammer, or Sail Hammer. A chunk of precious alloy found deep underground, the staple diet of gas fellas, also used in all manner of industry. Something stringy. Ah, we already read that one. I don't know if we'll be using the hammer too much, but so let's just leave that for now.
Core ain't here either, so he's gotta guess again.
No, the character is just referred to as the kid. Bastion is a place. And we were there just for a tiny bit.
Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch.
And so far, with the exception, when we went to the Bastion, we met the narrator. But everyone else we have come across is all ashy like this.
Never much cared for that big wide grin of his. Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock. There it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. The blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. There's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
Alright, you leave my buddy alone. we got just about everything here.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
This area is the Bastion.
Sometimes a single look says it all. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
And forge. So what's new here? Ah, the squirtler. Meow.
The repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought.
Yes, Marco?
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
Alright, draw speed or 2 target penetrations per shot?
With a good length of Miska, that bow's like new again.
Hello, Justin, and please don't worry about that at all. Thank you just for being here.
The little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
So as you can probably tell, those little fragments that we pick up are pretty much like our currency for being able to do upgrades. And essentially we're just rebuilding the Bastion.
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Right, the melting pot. Core detected. It has to be locked up in here somewhere amid all the cargo. Or the sundown path. It should be along this precarious walkway. Be careful up there. And then we also have this. Breakers Barracks, the proving ground. Here the breakers once honed their skills and focus with their bows. Where do you guys think we should go? Bow place? Alright, let's go give it a shot.
The breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets and the fewest shots.
Oof.
He's focused. He's armed. And he's off.
Only got 2. Darn. Oh, and that's Mars.
Perfect shot just happens in a flash.
I don't think they'd be getting anything from here. Oh, I didn't even notice this one behind here. Whoops. Oh, well, at least we got something for the Fang repeater. 10 shots or fewer. What it is that? I can't tell. I can't recall what that's for. It's probably just a memento.
He returns with some of the materials we need.
Oh wait, no, that was probably for...
What else is there to say?
Alright, let's see. Draw speed 25 plus 2 penetrations. This would help us do better on that. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh no, alright, we've selected it. Okay. But there are proving grounds for each of like the different weapons that you have. So we'll be coming across more of those.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though.
One of the things I always really liked about the supergiant games that I've played, which are all of them except Hades at this point, is just the world building.
Before the kid.
Uh-oh.
The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt can bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Security's all fired up.
Oop.
Kid thinks twice about risking his hide.
Whoa, where am I supposed to go? Well, this is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. Geronimo! Oh gosh. Well, I guess this is my life now. Boy, oh boy. Do I need to, like, get rid of these enemies here before that can open up? There we go.
See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery. Sky bridges the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd use to search the stars.
Aww.
Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
Oh, not again.
They changed everything, even when the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. No, they used to ship live munitions down the path. These wires to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake 'em up. In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
Why auto mod?
So he didn't find the core.
Wait, did it like
That
scumbag?
ain't about to stop us.
Oh, auto mod. Auto mod has been like extremely sensitive recently. Bronze spyglass.